Hi, my name's Eamon. I've decided to do my research on planes and their effect on humanity. Did you know that there are over 204,400 planes in the United States? Imagine how many there are in the world. You're probably wondering why there are so many planes. It's because they're important to humanity. Because planes affect humanity, I found three important ways they do. Their effect on our social lives, our economy, and the environment. Aviation has become the top symbol of our technological improvement. Aviation and air travel has had a profound impact, both material and social, on American life, according to Sentinel of Flight. The journalist Tom Petzlinger says, when planes were first introduced, schools closed and workers left work to watch pilots perform. Americans were excited to watch people flying these machines like Falcons and Eagles. The possibility of flying started to grow all over the world. The first successful jetliner, which was the Boeing 707, was made in 1959. The time from New York to London went down from 12 hours to 6 hours. Commercial airlines were the economical powerhouse, but by the 1960s, people who air traveled were still wealthy people and businessmen and would fly repeatedly. Most people couldn't fly because of the prices, meaning they couldn't go on vacation or see their loved ones. When we saw planes, it was from the ground. There were two industries. There were the expensive, large connected carriers such as American and United Airlines. They carried rich people and business people and flew internationally. There's the cheap airline industry such as Southwest, JetBlue, and AirTran. Airlines that charge low prices increased hugely. Air travel may no longer inspire, but it connects Americans with all economical means with their loved ones, with business partners, with customers, and vacations. Aviation has had a huge impact on global economics, supporting jobs and the economy itself. According to Aviation Benefits and Tax Groups, the aviation industry supports millions of jobs directly, indirectly, and in tourism. The travel and tourism are the seventh biggest growing industry in the world. The direct jobs are based on airport operators, airport-based jobs, airlines, etc. Many jobs are supported indirectly. These jobs include fuel suppliers, construction companies, and many more. Analysts suggest aviation supports about $1 trillion in economical activity within the tourism industry. Compared to other modes of transportation, air transportation is fast and reliable. However, these benefits come at a greater cost than other modes of transportation. Air transportation is mostly used so because our line capacity. The pharmaceutical industry also relies on air transportation for delivery of time-sensitive medical needs, vaccines, and medicine. The increasing use of planes is impacting the world's climate in a negative way by increasing global warming. According to David Suzuki, Transportation, Environment, and Climate Change, flights use so much energy and rely on fossil fuels. Because aircraft emissions are resigned to the atmosphere, they have a powerful climate impact, triggering chemical reactions and atmospheric effects that eat the planet. Requirements for eco-friendly energy will help. Because of battery weight, eco-friendly flights for flights under 1,500 kilometers, sadly. That's a big problem, since 80% of flying is longer than that. One return flight from US to Europe uses as much carbon emissions as heating a home for an entire year. Avoiding a single flight can be equivalent to going gasoline car free for a year. Fossil fuels for aviation contribute to global warming and are ruining air travel. Due to climate change, coastal airports and more are at risk of closure and delays. Runways for the planets and major airports and more are at risk from rising sea and storm surges. Access for passengers and employees can also be impacted if roads are flooded. Flooding caused by rising sea and storm surges threatens access and operations at coastal airports such as San Francisco International, Miami International, John F. Kennedy International, and many more. Hotter temperature at ground level makes it more difficult for planes to generate enough lift. In some cases, planes may require longer runway distances to generate enough lift. Lightning can damage important equipment on board. If lightning hits a plane, it needs to be checked, causing more delays. These changes will affect route planning, scheduling, and diffusion of raw materials, but some consequences from rising temperatures can't be avoided, even with or without rapid coastal carbon pollution. In conclusion, planes have affected humanity. They have affected the environment, our economy, and our social lives. Climate change is disrupting air travel. Don't take planes for granted. They might be more important than you think. For more information, check out my blog.